Summer Green, Unit 802, or Apartment 122, 84-year-old non-conscious, not breathing.
Affirmative. 51 minutes per hour.
10-4.
Go 494, LE Farm in the bypass.
10-4.
Behind us, below right cross for the village circle, number is 455.
My door's open, just come in the back seat. Yeah, you can put your backpack back there. Sorry about that fault. That was all. That's all right. There was me teaching forward, so. Okay, no, by the way, I introduce myself. I'm doing teaching now, so you know that. See, I do you guys all the time. It was nice meeting you guys. What's up? Did I get it? Heck yeah, dude. I got my own phone hooked up to this thing. Yeah. Hey, man, it's not too hard to go a few hours without having anything interesting or anything to get your own blood pumping with it, you know what I mean? So. Oh, no, that wasn't a traditional stop, to say the least, so don't feel bad. SOTT now.
That's 5301 to 34.
Already know.
No.
She did want to pass on her good nights and loves yous and stuff like that, okay? And she understands that I didn't tell her where you're staying, because like I said, I'm trying to keep you guys away from each other for tonight. Say that again? I just told her that you were going to a hotel. Okay? So, like I said, it's my request, not legally obligated to hold to it, but I want you guys to take some time away from each other, because it will make a world of difference. Oh, you're not in any trouble? You got handcuffs on? I didn't tell you that I'm taking you to the jail. No, I told you I'm taking you to the hotel. So, like I said, my main concern, I told her to go take a shower like I told you to, because she seems a lot like my wife. And things that really works for my wife is when she gets stressed out to go take a long hot shower. So I gave her a place to go where she can get a hotel room, or not a hotel room, but get a shower tonight for like $4 or $5, really cheap. So, no problem. Well, I've got quite a few.
10-4, 7204.
Like I said, my wife has really bad anxiety. She takes medication for it daily, and sometimes it's just not enough. Sometimes it builds up and it happens. I mean, well, I will say this. When my wife got put on the medication, within a week, I saw a
Engine 52, Rescue 51. Is your Lucas on scene?
Demeanor. I mean, she wasn't nearly as aggressive or angry or anything like that. It was a considerable difference in her day-to-day life. It made her quality of life better. You know what I mean? And it's made my quality of life a lot better too, because I don't have her being as stressed. I know that 5.5 years of marriage, I know it's not very long, but at the same time, you learn a lot in the first 5 years. How long you guys been together?
I would say we've known each other since the start of high school.
Wow.
Rescue phone.
I used to drive a truck. I used to be a commercial motor vehicle driver.
Are you guys on scene yet?
And I took my wife with me, and we would easily spend a couple months on end without going home or anything like that, being cooped up in a little 8x8 cage, is what I called it, because you didn't have any time to yourself, so to speak. You didn't have time to, you're going through Arizona, you can't just...
And just if you want to pay for an 84-year-old male, he's better than the car crash. Summer Green unit number 802.
Well, that was one of the major advantages of having her with me, was I could say, hey, I'm hungry, can you get me something to eat? She was able, because I was driving and she wasn't, she was able to go back, get into the cooler, make us lunch or whatever, So, there was that as an advantage. Yeah. I've lived here, I'm just shy of 2 years living out here, but my grandfather's lived
This
out
is
here.
7204, 7206. For event history, it's unit 122.
But, growing up in California, have you ever been there? I love driving the one. I absolutely love it. But yeah. Well, if you take the 80 across to get into California, takes you up over Donner Pass and into Sacramento.
Yeah.
It's not any different at all. But you said you're going to be going up to Oregon to see her grandmother or her grandmother's friend. So you'll probably be coming down to 5. You won't be able to tell the difference between California and Oregon up there, except for the fact that there's going to be a sign that says "Welcome to California." But at the same time, since you're going to be coming from the east side of Oregon, you're going to be driving through Oregon and going, "There's no difference between Utah." It's actually desert in the southeast corner of Oregon. It's a lot of high desert atmosphere, like what this is. It's not the Red Rock or anything like that, but it's just, there's nothing out there for 120 miles, it seems like.
On response Charlie level chest pain, Salvation Army, 1400 10-3, 1400 10th Street, Quinzel Central Avenue, grid 79.
Go and see Yosemite while you're in California. You're doing yourself a just. It's like coming to Utah. You come here with the intention of 1 or 2 days, and then it turns into a week, and you're like, "Well, what happened to the time?" Yeah, trust me, I get it.
This is 7206. Are you 10-12 with the patient and caller?
Both.
10 for rescue, still unable to locate. Is it unit 122?
Rescue's 1012.
10 for?
But yeah, sorry, my radio was going off. But no, Sequoia National Park, there is nothing like it. Gotta see the General Sherman tree. You gotta go and see Morro Rock and climb to the top. If you like hiking, it's about a 1.5 mile hike. Well worth it. Gotta do it. It's really, really cheap for their tent sites up there. Do you have a National Park Service pass? Perfect. Exactly. Well, the other thing of it is, with that drive, if you go through Yosemite, you'll drop down into Fresno, and then you'll turn off to go to Kings Canyon National Park. If you drive through Kings Canyon National Park, the road literally takes you through to Sequoia National Park. And the Kings Canyon is actually bigger than the Grand Canyon. Yeah, I'm dead serious. And it is a sight to behold, I'll tell you what. And then, it takes you straight into Sequoias. And then when you get into, I think they call it Sierra Highway still up there. But you'll take
Copy. Is the person going to be inside the Salvation Army, or are they going to be outside on the sidewalk?
Unknown. Caller is medically trained. I'll call them back for you.
My house, I think the furthest I lived away from it was like 12 miles from the entrance. I just hope you don't get motion sickness, because it's I think I counted it out to like 32 hairpin turns, and it's about 25 miles an hour the whole way up and down. It's very, very slow. It takes about an hour to travel that 30 miles, 35 miles, whatever it is. But it's worth it. Yeah. Alright, we're here. We got
This is 7204, 7206, checking 1074.
Tyson? Yep. Officer Robbins still called for me? He did, yes. This is Brian Laundrie. Alright. So he's going to get you all set up at your hotel room, and he's going to take care of it from here. Alright. And like I said, just remember my requests. I think it'll make a big difference in you guys' next couple weeks.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. For everything.
No problem.
Good to see you.
That's me too. Have a good one. Driver is showing some obscure driving, possibly intoxicated. Currently doing 45 miles an hour. Zone through here is 25. Oh! Subject says to hit the curb. Correction, speed limit is 15. I'm about 3/4 of a mile into the arches, just before the gate. You want to place your vehicle into park and go ahead and turn it off for me? No, park?
Oh, it isn't parked yet.
Okay, turn off your engine. Go ahead and set your keys on the dash for me, alright? What's your guys' names?
I'm Brian.
Gabby, Brian? Okay. What's going on? How come you're crying?
I'm just trying to just been fighting this morning. Some So
It was a long day. We were camping yesterday and camping about the south supplies and stuff. I'm sorry to hit the bump there.
I was distracting him from driving. I'm sorry.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle for me?
Yeah.
Just hang tight right there. Do you mind if I take your keys and just put them on your hood?
I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you. Oh, no, you're fine. I'm going to go ahead and close your door, okay? How much can I do? SO229, I had the female that was on the passengers separated from the male. Keys are on the hood. You want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just some days I have really bad OCD, and I was just cleaning and straightening up back of the before, and I was apologizing to him, saying, I'm sorry that I'm so mean, because sometimes I have OCD and sometimes I
Rescue 21 is coming for an alpha-level patient, 70-year-old male, conscious and breathing, advising you follow the hip injury.
My vibe was like, I wanted to be like in a bad mood. And I was just saying, I'm sorry if I'm in a bad mood. I've been really stressed. I had so much work I was doing on my computer this morning.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I used to work at an organic juice bar, but I just quit my job.
Okay.
I was a nutritionist. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
that's my
That's
job.
cool.
And I just quit my job to travel across the country. And I'm trying to start a blog.
Okay.
Kind of a lot of stuff. So I've been building my website. So I'm really stressed. And I don't really believe that I could do any of it. So that's kind of been like a, I don't know, he's like down there. I don't know, we've just been fighting all morning and he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because
he
of
told me
your
I
OCD?
told me I need to calm down. Yeah. But I'm perfectly calm. I'm calm all the time. And he really stresses me out. And this is a rough morning.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't I sit you down in the back seat of my car? You're not in any trouble, okay? I'm not going to be putting handcuffs on you. You obviously don't have any weapons. I'm going to get you into the air conditioning, let you take a breath, relax a little bit, and then I'll come back and talk to you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right. Like I said, you're not in any trouble. So just go ahead and take a seat. What's that? Yeah, I just spoke to her. So, you want to do me a favor? Let's go ahead and get you to step out of the vehicle, alrighty? Come on over here. You're not in any trouble right now. So, tell me what's going on.
She just gets worked up sometimes, and I try and really distance myself from her. So like I lock the car and I walk away from her. What happened this morning is that she's trying to start up like her own little website blog and everything. So I give her time. And we really had a nice morning, if anything. But she just got worked up because we were trying to get going and get our day going because we want to go like Archie's before this stuff every time.
Okay. You want to tell me about those scratches on your face?
She had a cell phone in her hand. That's why I was pushing her away. It's because she wanted me, I locked the keys so I could walk away. I said, let's just take a breather and let's not, go anywhere. Let's just calm down for a minute. She was getting really worked up. And then she had her phone and was trying to get the keys from me. So I got in the way. I was just trying to, I know I shouldn't push her, but I was just trying to push her away to go, let's just take a minute, step back and breathe. And she got me with her phone.
Can I see your hand? Oh, you got a mark right here.
Oh, that's from a wire.
That's from a wire?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about hitting that curb?
Hitting the curb was her grabbing the wheel.
She grabbed the wheel?
Yeah. She said, I can't believe we're getting pulled over, and then she grabbed the wheel.
What about the speed? Did she take over the...
No, I'm sorry.
The pedal on you?
If I was going fast, I'm sorry. No, it's probably just the moment of, I'm still shaking now. The adrenaline, seeing the lights flashing up, and then her gripping the wheel. So if I sped up, I'm sorry about that. Or if I was speeding beforehand, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it took quite a bit to catch up to you. So,
yeah. I'm sorry about that. We're just going into the park again to get water because we have a 6-gallon water container to fill up. So we're just grabbing water for the hike. Okay. And I was trying to keep everything calm and quiet because there's plans still to go for our hike. But then she gets, I'm sorry about that.
course, of course. Do me a favor. You want to go ahead and just take a seat right over here on the curb for me?
And if I was speeding, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You don't have anything in my pocket or anything like that, do you?
Nope.
Just a wallet? All right. And then, do you mind lifting your shirt so I can check the waistband?
I got
Turn around for me real quick.
Perfect. Nothing.
I just want to make sure, that's all, man. Go ahead, do me a favor, take a seat, all right? Oh, do you have your ID on you?
In the car, if you want to come with me.
No, we'll just do this. Just go ahead and take a seat.
You can come with me, I'll give it to you.
All right, you're fine. What's your first name?
Brian?
Brian? Is that layman spelling?
B-R-I-N, and L-A-U-N.
And then your last name?
L-A-U-N.
L-A-U-N.
B-R-I-E.
D-R-I-E?
Yep.
Laundrie? Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your date of birth, Brian?
I'll say crisscross applesauce, but can I just sit in the shade because I'm bald? No, it's okay. I'll give you some shade. Sound good?
Alright, just hang tight for me. SO229. I need a 29 name and date of birth. First name Brian, layman spellings, last name Laundrie. Lima, Alpha, Uniform, November, Delta, Romeo.
Personal.
Denver.
What's it? You know,
Bravo, Romeo, India, Alpha, November.
And then what? His reaction was to do what?
It's going to be out of Florida.
Just jabbed you? Did he hit you though? I mean, it's okay if you're saying you hit him. I understand if you hit you, but we want to know the truth. He actually hit you. Where did he hit you? Don't worry. Be honest. Slap in the face or what? Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. So has he been drinking? Okay. What was up with this driving? I saw you said he hit a curb. While you're driving? While he was driving, you were hitting him? Did Jordan tell him all this?
I didn't get that far into it. She was hyperventilating
She's
a little
saying
bit.
that they don't drink, but at the point when you lit them up,
They don't drink or anything.
She started hitting him.
I was yelling at him, and then when he turned to like that, I kind of punched her arm like this.
she's saying was why you hit the curb. You said it was Gabby? I'm sorry, I remember that name. It was Gabby? For the meditation stuff, which you tend to have a lot of anxiety and stress. And what's his name? Is it Brian? Is he usually pretty patient with you?
Yeah, but I get it just makes me, but I know that he can make it frustrated with me a lot.
Way of taking my anxiety and bringing it down, but my ex-wife, as much as my ex-wife, I'm just sharing, I know it's a little personal, but to help you understand, we would feed off each other's anxiety in a spiral, you know what I mean? And it doesn't matter how much I loved her. It may be bad for your soul, just saying. I'm not talking about you with your life, but if you know you have anxiety, look at the situations you can get in, you know what I mean? And we're not here to be mean to you or anything. Well, you know, there's a first time and then it usually... We'll go see what Brian's saying, but I think you've heard everything now from...
Quick question. You said you were hitting him in the arm. Did you grab the steering wheel?
No, I didn't.
You did not touch the
I
steering
didn't touch
wheel?
the steering wheel, but only for like a second, because I just saw the lights come on, and it was more just like, you're an idiot. Like, you know.
But did you grab the steering wheel and like
No.
swerve or anything like
No,
that?
no, no. I didn't touch the steering wheel at all.
I'm gonna go ahead and close this door again. Do you have enough air back here, or do you want me to kick it up some more?
I need water.
I will see if I can find some.
Okay, no worries. Thank you.
You wouldn't happen to have any water, would you?
Oh, yeah.
Can I get a bottle?
Did you already give a statement for this officer? I've got this gentleman here. Yeah. This gentleman noticed that you had some marks on
That's 5314, 1034. Never conflict. So,
Sorry to begin, roads, I don't know if that's too far back. We've been beyond there for the past week or so, and the flies here are pretty intense, so the flies definitely get to it. And then my feet are dirty, one of those. I think our little squabble started because we were hanging out at a coffee shop, and when we got back to the building, stuff there. And I moved the food around, there's a little bit over there, so she gets a little. Sorry about that. It's okay. You need water? That's okay. It's hot out. I was telling her we were going to get one because we ran out, but it's okay. No, it's okay. I don't like catching water. But we just had a little disagreement there. Disagreement was just that she was getting a little worked up, and I was saying, oh, it's okay. So it was just more disagreement than that. I just wanted to. What was the disagreement about? It was, I wouldn't even call it disagreement. It was just that I'm dirty and I can't see anything dirty, and I got dirty feet, and I got sand on my cuffs and stuff like that. It was that we were coffee shop and so on, because we went from 9 to 3. So yeah, there's a few little things, just little relationships we had. I don't get relationships I've been married for over 5 years now. So there's a lot of little things. And we weren't physically before the point where I said, all right, let's just take a breather and like walk away for a minute. I'll walk again up and I'll go for a walk. This way we can go walk for that hour and a walk. You know, there's that moon that I always come moonflower. You know, nice areas. Don't even wear your top shades and just chill for a little walk and breathe and come back. You're not going to get but then I said, I'm not upset with her. She got worked up. She had a goal in her hand. She wanted another bring us to illness, the phone. And I was like, these judges, I don't want to go anywhere. And I big kids. I don't have my phone, I don't have a phone. So she goes off that. Alright, I'm on my own. So I was like, let's just go for walk. And she was trying to get the keys for me, so I just go in, just leave back up. I didn't get, I don't know if she's going to give it. I didn't get overtly physical. I was just trying to keep her away. And then I got really loud and then it's like, you have this attention that I was going, back up, get away, just get me in. So I said you pushed her to create some distance, obviously, right? What happened after that? What got distracted on that? The phone. So you pushed her and she was, it wasn't like a push, she was like, she was already, I don't know, she was already swinging and I was just, but it's on a man's like English. You got these steps in there. You got one side of the fence. You got one in the face here. You got 4 for the view. Do you mind lifting up your right sleeve for me? I'm curious about something. Oh, okay. I suppose fingernails, but I'm not complaining. Is it bruised or tender or anything like that? I'm fine. I love that. I always see what's that to me complaints about me. I'm just, I feel badly. I think it's so comfortable. I was just trying to be loud and see some distance. I started making calm down and be like, look, everyone's watching. Yeah, see, my heart rate doesn't, whenever the lights flash on, it gets your heart rate up. But see, my
Trust me, it does me too, and I'm the one that it gets me going.
you probably say anybody whenever somebody walks up.
So, okay.
I'm responding to the Manchester and Bear Creek. 3248 Pine Way. 238 Pine Way. President of the County Board.
Real fast, can I get your first name? Yeah, how do you spell that? Last name? BBT?
Stretch 50, 301, 1065, signal 90. Cancel 51, Conservatory University. Speed 2070, 59th Street, across the Middle Ave. Rescues are responding for a respiratory 93-year-old male, making 32 threats. 26, yeah. 7.
First name, Gabrielle. Golf, Alpha, Bravo.
Alert. Didn't my work to die. Well, be advised. Is it at your discretion?
Papa, Echo, Tango, India, Charlie, Oscar. It's going to be Florida. We're just kind of hanging tight for a minute. All right. Where do you guys live? Georgia?
Florida. Florida, yeah, was our last place. Still get down there. How long you been on this trip? 4 to 5 months out. So you're up to 5.
What was the determinants? What was the thing that was moving to a new place?
So we're going to Portland. Her grandmother's best friend lives in Portland. We stayed there. 2 years ago, we did a watch-house trip, which we loved. We did a Nissan Sentra, like a tiny little car. So I was like, let's do it better. Let's get a big van. It's a tiny van. But I said, let's try and do it a little better. And it's been great so far, for sure. But you were going over to Portland, and I don't know if you're probably here for more.
What did you do not?
Wolfing, have you ever heard of that? WWOOFING.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
I'm from California originally.
Oh, yeah.
So, and part of my job, I dealt with employees that were from all across the United States, and Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, everything you can think of on your left and western. I know most of them.
It's worldwide opportunities on organic farms, so it's like a volunteer work away type of situation where you can work on organic farms. So that's our goal once we get over to Washington.
Dispatch any in the area, zone 14, for signal 90.
I'm from town just outside Sequoia National Park.
5163, 181.
We'll get good in the way outdoors.
10 forwards, 8248 Shadow Pine Way, across on Maplewood Lane. 64-year-old female, unconscious but breathing, possibly took sleeping pills, might be a 32 attempt. Fires en route. Yeah, over here.
He never saw the male strike the female. He saw the male trying to lock her out of the vehicle.
She's not alert to breathing.
So that she was
That just has all that around her. Out of the box, he is sleeping house nearby, and then it's taken.
ID 2982 dispatch, I'll be logging on 5115, I can be 5194.
He's trying to disengage from her. She hung her backpack on the back, probably so she'd have her shit. So he didn't have to engage with her. Everything she's saying is the same thing. I haven't heard what he said, but that's what he said. It's also what the witness is saying. The witness says, I never saw him hit her. I saw him shove her, but I couldn't tell you if it was an aggression against her or a defense against her, as far as her, being the aggressor. So at this point, from what, unless the guy's screaming that he needs to go to jail and did something.
5113 have an open bay door, so there's an employee control somewhere. Unable locating so far.
Seven.
Assault, be a male or be a female, we shall arrest. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they have to go to jail. It can be a citation if it's one of three criteria, which one of them is potentially not going to further risk potentially safety. The problem with that is they live in the same vehicle. That's what I was going to say. The other part of it, there's guys who get into it too, to inflict the train. Right. And I'm getting this one is about why they heard that. What he said, well, I watched this one or something. Saw him cross the double yellow. I was doing
You're clear, but that's possible.
Copy, rest of me, did you 7?
tapping my rails at him, trying to get his attention, and he knew I was behind him. And then after he crossed the double yellow, he moved over into the right lane, and then I just put him. Why? He said that she got the wheel, kind of real hard. She said that she was hitting me. So, it sounds like so. I'm sure if I'm driving and my arm's on the wheel and I'm getting hit behind, I'd probably be pulling on the wheel. And I'm sure there's a little ball that needs to be triggered somewhere between. He's probably trying not to.
Delta Birding problem. UPS 1732 17th Street 1932. 17th Street, crossing North Washington Boulevard for 55.
Yep.
Yeah,
get 2 on going 97. 7.
Which, by the way, what's today? Thursday? So it won't be till tomorrow. I know, they're telling me, I think. Yeah. Which I'm sure he's going to want to drop it.
Well, the other part of it is they said that they're on they've been on 4 or 5 months that they've been living out of this van together.
Well, this is all bad news. Let's talk to him first. Brian?
Yeah.
Did you ask him yet? You take pictures of him?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Brian, unfortunately, in the state of Utah, we don't have discretion in some things. Like,
3 William 22 1 Edward 11. Good. Signal 14, I just had some blocks, bottle brush and bar tech.
Brief issues and also
Bottle brush, stay away now, pretty sure it's carrying like a gray bag. Glasses. 2. Maybe like bar tech and hobble brush, maybe in 30, 40 seconds. 26. 3 or 11, 3 William 22, is he like 6 foot, pretty skinny?
Yeah, maybe like mid-20s.
Blonde hair. Yeah, 10-4. Him and a friend were walking around out there in the pouring rain for like 2 hours tonight. And confronted him and didn't wish to speak. And seemed pretty signal 20.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to what I just got. Didn't have a reason to obviously detain him or anything, but walking on the sidewalk, jeans, gray shirt, about 6 foot, mid-20s, glasses, blonde hair.
Group number 12.
Yeah, 10-4, it's going to be the same person. He walked down Hobble Bush. Said he lived like 2 or 3 houses been on the red.
428 3 Edward 11, they live in the neighborhood.
10-4 says,
14, rescue 14 arrived on scene.
Meander in the rain.
On scene, rescue 14, engine 14.
10-4, him and his brother constantly walk the neighborhood all the time.
Tempo. That's 5115, 51623, just signal 14, rescues 97.
Temple. Just have to advise if they're going to stand by, or they need us next minute.
Tempo.
Prosecutor might drop it. She might say, for example, if you're not willing to pursue it, that's your decision. It definitely is. I'm not going to pursue anything. It's not going to say I love her. What's the problem? I'm sorry that I had to get so public. But so I just want to give like the checklist of things we got to do to get rid of it. So it's an online court date.
Well, she'll get a paper with a court date.
How do I get rid of it?
Well, the court date has to be attended in order for them to decide whether they need to continue or drop it. First, the initial appearance will say, are you who you think you are? Yes. First, do you understand the charges and brought against you? Yes or no? Yes or no, the answer. Do you have an attorney? Yes or no, do you need one? And then from there, she can ask to the prosecutor. The prosecutor might contact the group and say, hey man, I want you 110 pounds soaking wet and you're a big strong guy. And you understand you're not even wanting to pursue this, but the cops have to follow the statute. How, like, where...
5113 for Jim K. I can start towards that. 090 also. Boulevard.
Or they can decide to drop it. Or they can decide to give it a kind of go away to be late somehow. And that still does not eliminate the first court appearance. But she has to attend, which thankfully for you guys is going to be online.
Myrtle Street. I'm in Myrtle Street.
3331, can you take me off my car and put me on the 48?
I'm sorry about all this.
Several.
So she's got an online court date. Just acknowledge that she's hurt. And then she's got one for the...
Well, there's automatically right now, there's something called a no contact order in place. Yeah, this point forward...
5161 to 5331, little boy 1.
217 East Center Street, Monson Police Department. Got all the you want to fill out a waiver, so you're requesting a waiving of the contact order, no contact order. No contact order means she cannot come in contact with you, she cannot talk to you, she cannot text you, she cannot go on any premises she's occupying, she cannot go to your vehicle. And until you drop that, when I tell a court date, if you don't drop it, it'll stay in effect until midnight on day 4. And then that gives you time to get protection order, a long-term one if you don't need them. It sounds like you don't even want this one. So tomorrow, open at 8, if you want to see the department,
Get your one dispatch, return to unfortunate.
we're hoping not to put her in jail, but she didn't have to go tonight to be separate from you.
I can't talk to her now because it's separation.
So, tell me this. Do you guys have enough money for like a hotel room or anything like that? Because what we could do is we'd cite her for this, and then I'd give her a ride over to whatever hotel you guys is choosing. And you, on your way to go pick her up, you stop over there at the PD, sign the paperwork that they're requesting, and then you can go pick her up quite literally.
Unless you know someone else in town that's a friend, stay with. You know, unfortunately not. I don't, but I guess that,
Man, I sure hate to. I don't want her to go to jail.
well, if she goes to jail, it's like,
Area.
that goes down.
Don't need to say.
Citation. So if she goes to jail, they're going to book her. I'm going to take the
31 going 97.
If they don't convict her, then it would just show that it was dismissed. Like, it was show that criminal history, the charge was dismissed. But she was found guilty and show up that she was guilty of the charge. But the charge itself will show up on her criminal history.
I'm nothing short from the outside at this time. We're going to go ahead and get down to the fire alarm panel. Back further.
There's no way around a Class A. Or just Class B.
On scene engine 17, nothing showing from the outside. En route to the fire alarm panel to investigate.
She contacts you, she could be charged with a Class A. Well, which is a little bit different, but it doesn't count. If you were to contact her and she responds to you, then she could get a new charge for violating the contact. No contact order doesn't restrict you, it restricts her. So if you go talk to her and you find out and you're not in trouble, she'll be in trouble. So it's two issues. That all make sense?
No, I'm getting it all.
It's a lot, really quickly.
No, I'm getting it all. I'm just trying to figure out a way to do it. You don't know anyone in town? You guys been there how long? No, I don't know anyone in town. If you went... I don't think she came. I'll take her to the aggressor.
No.
There's a window shelter.
I'm curious.
You can find out. Say she if you did this notation, like say she drove off and then she drive off in the car.
She could give you a ride somewhere. Then I got my backpack. Sucks for you.
I got my backpack. You can spend the night. You want to drive me to Del tonight?
Does she have a good driver's license?
Yeah.
So she would do vehicle and
Yeah, she can.
well, then you'd kind of be homeless for the night.
And then I can't talk to her at all. Well, and I've got to do the thing so I can't go camping.
We can tell her what it is that she needs to do to get
hear all this and then let me know what your plan is.
5331 dispatch.
We take you up to Delicate Arch. You're going to be heading to Delicate Arch all the way down to Moab Center Street.
East roll out at 1071. Reference my call. White male complaining of head, back, and unable to move on his own.
Step 4. There, 51.
I'll call some crew. I'll see if they'll take
511397.
Step 4.
They actually put up, we didn't take the guy, but they got a hotel for a guy last time. Yeah, I'll do that. What she does, I'm not just sleeping outside and sleeping down. No, I'm just saying, I can sleep in a hotel. Yeah, I'm going to have to go.
Yes, this is Officer Laundrie. So I just did domestic, and the mail is going to be home. Is there any way that you can help us set him up with a place to sleep? Okay. 1099. Yes, please. Thank you. So, we have to have this guy who's there at the office right now. He's going to run from his house over there. And we're going to get you all lined up. Don't worry about it. This is a phone call. We're going to get so don't feel like you are making anybody do call you back. So, try to make this as easy as possible. No, I really do. I know how well this stuff. Like I said, believe me, if I were to say that me and my wife have a response, I'd be lying to you. She lives with me. I live with the woman.
Both of us don't really.
I know. Her anxiety elevates my anxiety. And sometimes
That's why I'm like, I gotta walk away, I gotta breathe, I'm gonna back
That's 5331, so 34.
I'm not going to
10 4, 10 6.
You've been on this whole thing almost as long as what I have. There's nothing I can tell you that's going to really make a difference. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry that this is happening. I'm sorry that it went to this extent.
No, I'm sorry. I'm done. Can we come back to you and make a little bag? You can grab me something?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Would you mind watching for me? Yeah, just if you don't mind doing it from over here, we don't want you to get hit and sorry.
Dispatch 5113, 5314, 1074.
1074, 10 6.
Step 4.
I don't have anyone saying you guys should punch through this. It sounds like it's shoving in a way that's probably more consistent with trying to make it over the man and not to sign a city. So, if the tables were turned and he was beating our deer and he was shoving him, of course we know what that was. Oh, of course, he's defending himself from away from the guy. But we're kind of looking at the same way with him. The opposite pole there to make him and he just walked down. The law doesn't say, hey, officer, fire officer, officer, you can treat.
Good morning. This is a complicated scene. These fire crews were here responding to the accident here in the middle of the roadway when one of the fire trucks right here was hit by a separate vehicle.
5115 dispatch. Me out on a 94 Macintosh 41 trying to move a man out of the road.
In the ditch. What we can tell you is there is one fatality, and that is the driver of the vehicle that hit the fire truck. The firefighter is in critical condition, very badly mangled, according to the public information officer, and they are in the hospital as well.
7206, dispatch 1050.
The damage. So this roadway, they say, will be
7206.
closed for the next hour or so.
We have Florida 28, 715.
And again, we're on US 19.
Boy, Young Lincoln. Yeah, bypassing his half.
And Citrus Drive. You want to avoid
Bypass
this
his
area.
half.
Southbound lanes are open, but moving very slowly. I'll throw it to Deanne. She has the workarounds.
All right, thanks for that, Paul.
Correct, just be 8 Young Lincoln.
Here, but what I can tell you, as you can see, as Paul mentioned, those northbound lanes of US 19 currently shut down and again will remain so for a large part of this morning. This is right near that speedway in that area, and I can tell you it's just north of Colonel Boulevard here as well. So your alternate routes, you have Belcher Road that you can travel north and southbound along. You also have the US 19 alternate, which is Palm Harbor Boulevard. A good way you can access this, especially if you hop on to US 19 from Alderman, just keep heading westbound on Alderman and you'll be able to travel northbound.
Northport 1 Edward 12, 1074.
And this morning we don't have any rain on the radar coming down, but there's a lot of wet roads from all the rain yesterday. I do want to draw your attention just off the coast of Sarasota, less than 5 miles now. There's a bunch of heavy rain and even some lightning and gusty winds. I'm going to be watching that very closely to see when that pushes on shore. This is all out ahead of an approaching cold front, a cold front that's going to bring a taste of fall to a lot of the southeastern United States here on the first day of fall. For us, we're still pretty humid. It's currently 77 degrees. Hitting on the sunrise this morning at 7:19. And keep in mind, as you send the kids off to the bus stop this morning, they may have to walk through several puddles. And most of the rain that's out there is going to be right along the coast, so the vast majority will be dry this morning.
5115, dispatch, clear the roadway.
And because the rain's going to start earlier, it actually does end earlier. So my fantastic scale today gets a 4 with a high today of 88. Now I'll show you what's going on in the tropics and weather and traffic on the 8s.
This morning, heartache as Gabby Petito's remains are positively identified and her death is ruled a homicide.
The big question right now, where is Gabby's fiance, Brian Laundrie, who disappeared a week ago? And on your side is team coverage of the case.
429,
Look at the calls for justice as the search intensifies for Laundrie. We're going to begin with Marco Villarreal. He is live outside the Laundrie's house in Northport. Marco.
429 Northport.
Well, good morning. It was tough to hear over the weekend.
Go ahead.
A body matching the description of Gabby Petito had been found.
Checking 1074.
The coroner confirmed that body was, in fact, Gabby and is now ruling her death a homicide.
She's from Northport.
We have black Ford Fusion. Ford Fusion.
For Northport.
Number.
She belongs here.
The community is in mourning alongside the Petito-Schmidt families. After nearly 2 weeks of searching for Gabby, it ended in a way no one wanted, with her death. Up until the end, many hoped she would be found alive and brought back home safely. Gabby and her fiancé, Brian Laundrie, they went out on a cross-country trip back in July. Gabby was last seen and heard from on August 27th at Grand Tetons National Park. Now, other parents here in the Northport area are thinking of Gabby's family as they visit a growing memorial in her honor.
Room is not activated either because no access for water. According to the officer,
now, while the coroner has ruled Gabby's death
Engine 17, Miller Company, Dave's 99.
autopsy report has been released, and then we'll know why exactly the coroner is ruling her death a homicide. For now, reporting live in Northport, Marco Villarreal, 8 on your side.
Marco, thank you. And in Wyoming, where Gabby's remains were found, there's a makeshift cross near the site. The cross is made of rocks in the Spread Creek area of the Bridger Teton National Forest. There's no word on who made the cross.
Well, search crews have one question as they return to Carlton Reserve this morning. Where is Brian Laundrie?
8 on your side's Beth
13 special units, 22.
County with a look at the challenges officers are facing as they look for the only person of interest in Gabby.
5114, 5163, copy.
And there are plenty of challenges. Brian Laundrie's parents say that he came here to this area more than a week ago to go hiking and hasn't been seen since. You can see the deputy here blocking off the entrance to Carlton Reserve. You're going to see more of the resources out here this morning, and these crews have been open about the challenges that they're facing.
We're expecting to get wet by the end of the day and check the entire area for Brian Laundrie.
And in video, you can see just the rugged terrain that they're dealing with. The Carlton Reserve is more than 25,000 acres. Search leaders say only making matters more difficult is that ATVs, UTVs, K9s, just a number of different resources in these efforts. Now we come back out here live. You can again see that the Carlton Reserve area here in Venice, they've shifted the site to here from Northport. The deputies blocking that off this morning. We're expecting more of those crews to be heading out here a little bit later on this morning, so we'll be here for that. Now, what we've been able to do in the meantime is talk to some neighbors.
With transport for a veteran's injuries, Leonard Reed Avenue and Myrtle Street. Leonard Reed Avenue, Myrtle Street for 32.
All that coming up at 6:30. We're live in
She wasn't around for missing nature.
Be sure to stick with it on your side for any updates on the Gabby Petito case. We'll bring you those updates live on air, online, and also on the WFLA app.
Today, the future of the Cross Bay Ferry is up for discussion at the Hillsborough County Commission meeting. Leaders are expected to review a report on the cost of making the ferry service year-round. Right now, the ferry only runs from November through April. Commissioners will also discuss creating service between South County and MacDill Air Force Base. Also at the Hillsborough County Commission meeting today, the customers of Olympus Pools the Commission is expected to approve a resolution waiving transfer fees for open permits. So that means Olympus customers wouldn't have to pay extra to switch to a new pool contractor. Olympus Pools shut down in July after losing its license, leaving hundreds of customers with unfinished projects.
Well, today the FDA could
Origin 17, that was security, no problem there.
7206 will be
I'll give them a call.
committee the Pfizer booster for the general public, instead only recommending it for those who are 65 or older. No word yet on when a Moderna or a J&J booster shot could be available. All right, 6:08 is your time. Let's get over to Lee to walk us through this first day of fall.
Yeah, you know, we have a couple more hours left of summer. Right at 3:20, we officially turn into fall. Not going to feel like it, but it is officially on the calendar. So this morning, we're tracking some rain at the moment just off in the Gulf of Mexico. So any
avoid this area. It's going to be like this for a while. Deanne, I'll throw it back to you for some workarounds.
And that's US 19 right at the intersection of Innisbrook Drive. It's basically shut down from Innisbrook down to Colonel Boulevard. Northbound lanes are the ones that are shut down. Southbound lanes barely getting by. So your alternate routes, Belcher Road, you have US 19 alternate, which is also Palm Harbor Boulevard. Here in Hillsborough County, we are watching a new crash that recently happened. It's in the southbound lane.
5031 dispatch, I'll be out with 31.
I-4 interchange. It is off to the side of the road. Back to you.
Not enough to go around. That's what Bay Area hospitals are saying about a special machine to help some COVID patients breathe. A look at this critical shortage.
And a precarious problem for a little girl with her head stuck. How 2 officers were able to get her out safely.
5115 dispatch. Reference my previous signal 94. I'm going to have a white male 1014 to the gas station. Story mileage is 25244. I'll write the address on that. 2118 copy 21 residential. 266 Manor Road, Cross Street, Gulf Breeze Boulevard. Caller received a phone call from their son advising someone was breaking into the house. Occurred 5 minutes ago. Over.
5139, 5194.
10-4.
60 dispatch, I'll be 51.
10-4. Video on 1597 at 8445 Tamimi Trail. Ending is 25224.
10-4.
PSA 2 to 5114, you need me 51 your way.
17, I called the key holder, said that...
Now you can 22, I think mine is related to 5115.
Which is the Panera 26. The whole complex, not an individual. And Panera heard a beep and then it went off and didn't hear anything afterwards.
5113 dispatch.
5113.
Calling rescue SMH.
10-4.
Video 15 dispatch. Can you combine myself and 14 screen, please? They are the same.
10-4.
I'm dispatch 51. We're station.
10-4.
Dispatch, can you clear me a warning? I'll be 5194 to 13B.
10-4, 7206. Video 15 dispatch. We'll be doing back-to-back caution 41, starting and staying with them.
10-4.
That is 17.
We're right at Panera Bread. Fire alarm panel shows everything normal. No problem with this alarm panel. We're going to go ahead and talk to employees at Panera and find out what happened.
a meeting with employees.
Dispatch in the area.
10-4, 5116.
Dispatch advised to complaint 197.
10-4.
Two.
5115 197. Any mileage is 25226.
Go ahead, engine 17.
Employee states that they heard a beep go off for about 2-3 seconds. It stopped. They don't have any problem. We're going to be available returning.
10-4, engine 17 available returning and for your feet.
We don't have
no
the
issues.
number.
7206 to 7107. Beacon 22, it's not going to be him.
Okay. Dispatch copy. Pitch 113, it's SOB 97, SMH.
5113. That's 289 over.
Go ahead.
My cat's down. You show me 10-8, 10-6 with SIU.
10-4. Northport 1 William 12, 1 William 15, 1065, signal 13I.
1 William 13.
1051 to the area of Chancellor Boulevard in South Sistine. Chancellor in South Sistine. Callers advising a convertible, possibly Mustang, silver in color, with a white female with blonde hair was screaming in the passenger seat. They were heading toward the yacht club, and the female tried to get out of the vehicle, and the driver pulled her back in.
1551 from 1053.
10-4. The callers advising the 28 possibly ended with 1-1. The rising unknown description of the driver, female passenger, either had no shirt on or a flesh-colored shirt.
Therefore.
Otherwise, they're going towards the Charlotte County.
She saw the vehicle at Biscayne and Chancellor, and it was headed that way.
Temple. Also, advise Charlotte County of the incident. Send a unit, check the area.
10-4.
Rescue 16, respond, Charlie level stroke, East Lake, 6282 Adventure Drive, 6282 Adventure Drive, cross of State Road 72, Bridge 191.